potential boost for Spurs as Manchester United are not expected to pursue striker. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this transfer update, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay updated with all the latest news. Tottenham have just been handed a potential boost in their pursuit of Ivan Toney, with the Daily Mail revealing that Manchester United are expected to pull out of the race for the Brentford star. Where will Ivan Toney end up this summer? Toney has been heavily linked with a move to Spurs all summer, with Give Me Sport reporting last week that the Lily-Whites are expected to make a serious push for the striker once he returns from the Euros. The outlet claimed that Ange Postecoglou's men are hoping to land the centre-forward for around £40 million, while Brentford are continuing to insist on £60 million. However, over the weekend, Sport Bild offered Spurs a blow by suggesting that Manchester United are also intent on landing Toney and that the player was keen on a switch to Old Trafford. Ivan Toney is no longer a target for United. If the Mail's latest update is to be believed, Toney is no longer a target for United after they acquired Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. Having spent £36 million for the Netherlands international, the report says that Erik ten Hag's men are not in a position to spend big to sign another centre-forward. The publication adds that as things stand, Toney is not currently viewed as a realistic signing by the Manchester club. With Arsenal focused on other alternatives and with Manchester United now out of the running, it seems like only West Ham and Chelsea are Tottenham's competitors for Toney's signature this summer. The route does seem to be clearing for Spurs to pull off a sensational deal. Tottenham want to sign stellar player, who Diego Simeone said is one of the best. Simeone loves one player who has been linked with a free transfer to Spurs. Mario Hermoso is attracting a lot of interest this summer. The former Real Madrid man spent the last 5 years at Atletico Madrid, playing 174 games for them in all competitions and helping them win the Spanish league title once. He played 45 times for Los Colchoneros in the 2023-24 campaign and was a key player for them. The stellar Hermoso let his contract at Atletico Madrid run out at the end of June, and he is now available for interested clubs to sign on a free transfer. It remains to be seen where Hermoso ends up this summer, but if Tottenham fans are wondering if he's the right player for them, perhaps Simeone's comments will convince them. Following a win over Mallorca in May, the Atletico Madrid boss raved about Hermoso. He said, "He played it as he usually does. He is one of the best we have in that sense. He plays as a winger, as a starting centre-back, open to the side. He always gives us a lot. I hope he can continue with us." Unfortunately for Simeone, his wish to keep Hermoso at the club wasn't fulfilled. However, the Atleti boss's loss could prove to become Tottenham's gain in the coming weeks. 3 reasons why signing Hermoso is a no-brainer for Tottenham. Won't cost a penny. Tottenham need reinforcements in multiple areas of the pitch, and that will cost a lot of money. In Hermoso's case, they can sign him for nothing as he's a free agent now. He solves 2 problems. Tottenham don't just need a backup at left centre-back, but at left-back as well. Hermoso can play in both positions, which makes him an ideal option. A ton of experience. Hermoso came through the ranks at Real Madrid and has had successful spells at Espanyol and Atletico Madrid. He has played over 250 senior club games, and that sort of experience can only be a positive. Fabrizio Romano confirms Premier League star is on Tottenham's list this summer. It is not exactly a secret, but Fabrizio Romano has now confirmed that Tottenham are tracking a highly rated Premier League winger this summer, but he insists it will not be a simple deal to conclude. Spurs want Eberechi Eze, but Palace don't want to lose him. After weeks of speculation, Spurs do not appear to be any closer to signing Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace yet, but Romano's latest comments to Give Me Sport suggest there is real intent from the Lily-Whites to make a deal happen. Romano said, "For Eze, for sure, he's one of the players they have on the list. For sure, they appreciate the player, but the real issue is about the release clause, with the main part of the clause being paid in one solution immediately to Crystal Palace. That's why it's not kind of an easy deal on the club side. We know the clauses at Palace are always kind of complicated. We also saw that with Michael Elise in the last year. But Eze for sure is a player on Tottenham's list. Let's see if they will be able to make it happen." It is thought Ez's release clause stands at £60 million plus a further £8 million in add-ons, according to journalist Ben Jacobs. In an appearance on The Last Word on Spurs, the Lily-Whites are plotting a move for Eze once he is back from Euro 2024. And despite interest from Arsenal and Manchester City, it is Spurs who are the most determined to make a transfer happen. I would really like us to sign Eberechi Eze, but the fee does seem like it will be too high for us to pay, especially in one lump sum. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I think we will try and find a cheaper option. Club's obsession to sign Tottenham man player returns to fashion. Back in April, we covered claims from the Italian media which stated Napoli will try and do everything they can to sign Tottenham Hotspur's Dejan Kulusevski. The idea was to please Antonio Conte, who was then still not appointed as the Serie A side's manager. Fast forward to July and Radio Kiss Kiss Napoli, relayed by Calcio Mercato, talks about the possibility of Napoli considering a move for the 24-year-old this summer. Tottenham signed the winger from Juventus in January 2022 when Conte was in charge at the North London club. Radio Kiss Kiss Napoli journalist Walter DiMaggio says the Sweden international is an old obsession of the Naples club and is now back in fashion. The Tottenham player could be a useful resource for the Italian club under Conte. According to DiMaggio, a possible move for Kulusevski will depend on Jesper Lindstrom leaving Napoli in this window. The Swede's deal lasts until 2028, and there's no mention whether Ange Postecoglou's side are willing to let him leave. The player, for his part, has publicly stated in June that he's staying at Tottenham next season. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!